Welcome to clickmybazaar.com. Let me discuss the project about face recognition and verification using Photometric Stereo, the Photoface database and a comprehensive evaluation. In this paper, we propose a novel method for 3D face capture system which automatically detects subjects visually pausing the device and captures their facial geometry using Photometric Stereo. The 3D reconstruction method that uses multiple images with different light source direction to estimate the shape. To the best of our knowledge, this is one of the first realistic commercial acquisition arrangements for the collection of 2D and 3D facial samples using Photometric Stereo. Collection of a 2D and 3D face database using this device with natural expressions and poses. Detailed experiments on a range of 3D reconstruction and recognition and verification algorithms to demonstrate the suitability of our hardware to the problem of non-interactive face recognition. These experiments also show which reconstruction and recognition methods are best for use with natural pose expression data from Photometric Stereo. This is one of the first detailed experiments to demonstrate how different methods in the pipeline of Photometric Stereo affect recognition and verification performance. It's the block diagram of our project. First, we will load Photometric Stereo is a technique in computer vision for estimating the surface normal of objects, observing that objects under different lighting conditions. Given a reference map, then we can determine a unique value of radiance and hence image intensity from a brown surface orientation. The next one is histogram. Then histogram will be applied for Photometric Stereo images. The next one is photometric operation. Then photometric operation is the Photoface database is collected using the custom-made 4-source PS devices. Unlike previous construction is used to capture the data using hardware that easily be developed in commercial settings. Individuals are told to walk through the equipped towards the camera located on the back panel and exit through the side. This arrangement makes the device suitable for usage at entrances, thus buildings, high security areas, airports, etc. The presence of an individual is detected by an ultrasound proximity sensor placed before the archway. The next one is fusion. Fusion is the very useful to the face recognition and verifications performance. This performance is very useful to generate the fused to the 2D and 3D face images. The next one is feature extraction using PCA and LDA. PCA is the principal component analysis. Then LDA is the linear discriminant analysis. PCA and LDA features are extracted from our training images in recognition test images. PCA and LDA relaxation features are extracted and modified to the trained image. Features then it returns the recognized face. PCA is a statistical tool used to datasets. The mathematical behind PCA is statistical is the behind standard data. LDA is the seriously if there are only a limited number of observations in compared to the dimensions of the future spaces. The next one is recognition. Recognition is the very useful to generate to this face recognition and verification process. This verification process are very useful to generated at the recognized to 2D and 3D face images. It's the recognition is the first one. A very challenging experimental procedure is followed to this. Only one grayscale albedo image or surface normal map obtained from PS. PS means Photometric Stereo, or the depth image derived from the integration of the normal field. Similarly, one albedo image normal map or height map is used for testing. Most of the training and testing images display a different facial expression. This only sample face recognition challenging is one of the most difficult scenarios in the field and has the various applications is very useful to generate at the training is used and one for testing phases. Now let's see about the execution part. I am having main m.m file, then select the file, right click, then run file. Here we have to select the figure file. The next one is selected to the man1. Man1 is the different light sources are 4 sources, then 3 sources, optimal 3 sources. Then the histogram will be applied for Photometric Stereo images. The next one is select Photometrics. Photometrics is the 4 sources and 3 sources, optimal 3 sources. Then this ray trace based photometric methods is applied to albedo computation. These methods are approximated to the recognition results of the surface methods are affected to these different light sources for this. First of all, this one is different light sources for photometric stereo images. Then this one is the order to select to these two samples for trainings is used for one for testings, one for we have to this required 3 or 4 samples. This one is the in order to further justify the photometric stereo, we conducted the following set of we trained the supervised and unsupervised subspace methods to the elastic bench graph using jets from the 4 images with and without illumination compensation, and finally fuse the results. Then this one is the fuse the results. We train the unsupervised subspace learning methods per light and then fuse the scores per light. In all cases, the recognition rate achieved is never higher than the best recognition rate achieved by a single albedo images. The next one is here we select the feature extraction. Then feature extraction is the first of all select the train features. Then train features is select to this. Then load the reading training images. Then next select the test features. Then finally recognize the image. Then these persons are recognized to using the process. Then recognition is the first of all used to do this work nothing here but the application of discriminant subspace learning techniques resulted in much performance than using a single albedo image. On the other hand, in the PS architecture, except for the albedo image, we have to available the facial shape information, which is so when fused them even with very simple fusion rules achieves much better performance than the use of single albedo images. Finally, we note the following reported recognition rounded based on the closer images. Then they finally exit the process. Thank you.